What is going on, guys? B2B FIFA here, and welcome to episode 17 of the Academy Project. I want to apologize. As you can see on screen, I played a game against Portsmouth, second top of the table. I lost it 2-0. I can't show you the game because basically the footage was corrupted. I apologize. As you saw there, Larson, our 37 overall center mid, is asking us for some game time. I'm looking at our players to see if we got anyone to, promote. We still don't have anyone. I've been waiting for Sun. He's still not coming up. I go into the squad and I'm a nice guy, and look what I do right here. Yes, boys. Larson, a big old 37 overall, is going to get a little bit of game time because, I'm a nice guy. He asks nicely. He gets a little bit of game time, Anyways, Harris gets thrown into the squad. You can see his arrow shooting up right there. He's doing really well. And let's see, what other changes do I make? Let's see, Anderson comes out for, can't remember who Anderson came out, but Dudar goes in. Oh, Anderson comes out for the other Anderson. Tushev goes straight into the squad. Lund as well. He's doing a little bit better. And that's how we're going to go into this first game of this episode, boys. So you guys will only get 2 games today. I'm sorry, I'd love to give you 3, but I just don't have all the time in the world. Basically, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I just I do this for fun. And I have a real job, real family to attend to, so that's the reason why I couldn't play any more games that day. But in the future, if I can, I'll definitely try to give you guys at least 3 games. But that's what I'll try to do for every episode. Here, jump into the first game in the 5th minute with Crew Alexandra. We are holding up play with our boy Tushev. Anderson is on the ball. I don't know. I really am starting to like this Anderson guy. The O Anderson, though, not the other one. The O Anderson. He's really good. Very good little player. Larson over here holding up the ball. He's trying to find something. He gets it over to Tushev. Tushev gets it over to Thomas. Thomas is looking for something. Does a little ball roll. Tries to hold up his players, and he's doing really well. Holding up play right there. Gets it into Tushev. Tushev holds up. Sends it back up to Harris. Harris tries to do a fake shot. Gets taken out outside of the box, and ref doesn't call it. So, let's continue to play, right? Real lucky right there that he didn't get away from me. Robertson, really good job. Our only real player left on the squad. Larson on the ball right there. Gets it over to Johannesson. Zvir Johannesson right here doing a little bit of work. Cuts in really well. Holds up the ball. Sends it over to Larson. Larson gets a shot and puts it into the back of the net. Yes, boys. Our 37 overall that asked very nicely to come into the squad, because even though he thinks that I don't value him very much. But look at that, boys. Puts it into the back of the net. Like, I am thankful to you, Larson. Thank you for your service to the squad. Very happy with him. I think he's Norwegian, our Norwegian center mid. Very happy with the man right there. Here in the 23rd minute, Cooper sends it out to Strachan. Robertson has it now. Robertson is looking for something. He sends it up to Anderson. Anderson looks up, sends it out to Zvir Johannesson. Johannesson cuts in, sends it into Thomas. Thomas sends it into Tushev. Tushev gets taken out. He gets back up like the big boy he is. And right here, Tushev back on the ball, sends it into Larson. Larson sends it up to Zvir Johannesson. Johannesson sees the run by Dudar. Dudar doesn't actually do anything with it. Sends it into Anderson. Anderson back to Zvir Johannesson. Once again, Johannesson cuts in. He's just doing a little bit of work right there. Thomas on the ball, gets the shot, hits the post. Harris gets a rebound and cannot put it into the back of the net. Unlucky for us, boys. That should have been 2-0 for Blackpool. Ronaldinho's very happy with the performance. He's hoping for some more goals this game. So Harris right there trying to put some pressure on their players. Harris recovers right there. And 45th minute, boys, that's how the first half of the first game ends. We go straight into the second half against Crew Alexandra. And basically we jump into the 68th minute right here. Larson on the ball, sends it over to Tushev. Tushev to Harrison. Harrison gets a beautiful opportunity right there. Hits it. And it was not to be, boys. It is the 69th minute. And you know what happens in the 69th minute, 70th minute, 75th minute. we make some changes. I'm looking at my squad right here and I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I decided to put Santoro in, just because I like the way he performed last episode as a striker. And on left wing, he's got that magnificent right foot. But that's how the game ends, boys. Nothing too interesting about that. Ronaldinho's very happy with that. We get the W. Another 3 points in the bag. And this surely gets us really close to playoff positions. I mean, it has to, right? So I'm looking at everything right here. Larson gets the goal. I'm trying to find out what was his rating because I couldn't find it. Anyways, that's not important, boys. Larson does a really good job for us. I was very happy with them. So I go in player development and I decided to do a little bit of training. So I decided to give some training as well because I am expecting him to come up soon, go into the wingers. I decided to give Veer Johannesson some training because he's been doing really well for us as well. And right here, the surprise of the day, Harold Larson finally gets some training. And I decided to do 2 sets of training for him. Wait, I decided to do 3 sets of training for him. I was so happy that I was like, you know, this guy might be something special. And he does well. He gets a B, a C, and an A. And he goes from 37 to 39 overall in 1 shot. I was happy with that, boys. Very happy with it. And if he continues to improve like that, we might end up having to keep this boy. I mean, he's already scored in the first game in his first opportunity. I mean, he's made good. So that's the kind of player you want on your team. Even if he's a bench player, if he scores when he asks for help, not for help, but for some game time, then you got to go ahead and play him. But Suk was ready, and you know, Suk is bae. He's #1 choice. So we got to go ahead and put him into the squad. Right here, Martin gets into the bench, and I'm looking around and I'm putting Santoro on left wing because Sip is out. And to be honest with you, I want a strong player on the wing, and I know I gave Santoro a whole bunch of crap when he came into the squad about the way he looked and how he wasn't all that great and everything, but he feels good now. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was probably me. But anyways, second and last game of this episode against Mansfield Town, boys. This was an interesting game. Mansfield Town, they decided to put a bunch of pressure. As you can see, they're like putting double marking on every single one of my players. It's like pressure after pressure after pressure. And I'm having just to get away with it. Right here, they're putting so much pressure I can't do anything with it. But anyways, boys, right here we have the ball again. Dudar has it, sends it into Suk. Suk's to Santoro. Santoro holds up, sends it to Harris. Harris takes a shot right there, and Anderson can't put it into the back of the net. It was unfortunate for us, but right here, jump into the 9th minute. We are attacking. We are holding the ball. We're trying to create something. Tashev on the ball, sends it over to Kren. Kren cuts in, forces away, and takes a shot, and it goes wide and over. Unfortunate for us again. Right here, Harris in the 15th minute. As you can see, Kren gets taken out, and that's not called for a pen. I was like, what in the world? What was that? Anyways, boys, here, Mansfield Town finally on the ball. They finally get an opportunity to move forward. And we're putting pressure because they were putting pressure on us. We're putting pressure on them, trying to bait them into making a mistake. But they get it over to the wing, send it in right there. Good opportunity. And I almost put it into the back of my own net right there. They recover the ball, send it back in, and our defender is able to clear it. And here, Suk is on the ball in the 37th minute, sends it out to Lund. Lund sends it over to Harris. Harris is trying to look in. Gets it over to Suk again. Suk looks over, sees Santoro. Santoro's trying to do something with it. He's trying to hold up. He sees over there Anderson. Anderson on the ball, filters it into Suk. Suk cuts in, takes the shot, and puts it wide. Oh man, I was disappointed when I saw that. But here we are in the 40th minute. They have the goal kick. We go ahead and recover. They go ahead and recover it from us. We recover it from them. It was just a shambles in the 40th minute, boys. We finally get it up to Lund right here. And Lund gives it away. Manfield's on the ball right now. They're controlling play. Little 1-2 touches right there. Send it up. And I mean, he was wide open right there. They get an opportunity right here. Cut it in. And Cooper saves our behind once again. And here Suk holding the ball, sends it over to Harris. Harris sends it over to Lund. Lund holds up. He looks in and he gets it taken away. But we recover anyways. Tushev on the ball right here. Sends it over to Santoro. Santoro's trying to do as much as he can. Dudar right there. Cuts in. Sends it over to Santoro again. Santoro sends it to Suk. And Suk puts it into the back of the net. Near post. OP. That's not a thing anymore. But I wanted to say that. Haven't said that since like FIFA 13 or something. Anyways, beautiful little goal by our playmaker Suk. Really happy with them. He's one of our staples. He's one of our better players. Very happy with the guy. And that is how that first half ends, boys. Really happy with that result. 1-0. And we jump straight into the second half. And Mansfield Town on the ball right now. You know how that is. It's the 54th minute. We jump straight into this right here. We're on the ball. Robertson, once again, our only real player left on the team. Tushev to Lund. Lund is looking up. He looks back in. Sends it into Tushev. Tushev into Kryn. Kryn sends it over to Anderson. Anderson barely gets it to Dudar. Dudar sends it over to Santoro. Santoro looks in. He sees Tushev. Tushev takes a shot and puts it wide. Unfortunate for us. However, it is the 75th minute and we are making our changes. Carter, Shaw, Anderson, Martin, Thomas, all very good options for us. I decide to put Martin in for Harris, and I also decide to put Anderson in for the other Anderson, and Carter also goes in for Tushev. Suk actually stays into this game. Usually take him out and put Shaw in, but he was doing all right. It looks like his fitness is improving. So right here we're on the ball. Suk is on the ball, sends it over to Harris. Harris takes a beautiful shot right there and rockets right past the post. Very good opportunity for us right here. And Mansfield's on the ball right there. They're controlling play, doing little quick 1-2 passes, trying to get by us, and they're doing a really good job. Sends it over the top over to the wing right here, and Yusuf is trying to do something. He's creating. I don't know what Cooper did right there, but we finally are able to clear it. Strachan on the ball, sends it over to Santoro, and we jump straight into the 90th minute, boys. And here is how it ends. Yes, we take another W. We are on a mini winning streak right now. Very happy with our results. Very happy with our performances, boys. But yeah, once again, I apologize for the corrupt footage. I couldn't give you that game against Portsmouth. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, go ahead and leave a like. That lets me know that you did in fact enjoy it. If you really enjoyed yourself, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because it does help us very much. And you guys have an awesome day. Peace.